Hey everyone, and welcome back to another round of Mom Q&A with Mama's Uncut, where we answer your anonymous questions about parenting, relationships, motherhood, and so much more. Again, we got Lisa and Mindy with us. You guys ready to answer some questions?
Yep.
All right. I'm in a pickle. I want to leave my husband as we have drifted apart, and I am tired of asking him to love me when I know I deserve more than that. But the issue is, I don't want to lose my mother-in-law. I love her so much, and she is like a mom to me. But I feel like if I leave my husband, it will break her, and she is the only reason that I have not left him yet. What can I do? I feel like this is such a weird juxtaposition to what we normally talk about.
It is.
Yes.
How interesting.
I mean,
It's tough too, because she's gonna take the side of her son. Like she has an obligation to do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, if the wife leaves, the mother-in-law is gonna have to side with the son for sure.
Yeah. Unless the son's totally like chill.
Right. Yeah. Maybe the son feels the same way and this becomes a mutual thing and then everyone's happy. But my guess is that's a perfect world situation.
I mean, I'm still friendly with my ex-in-laws. Like I talked to them. We spent Christmas together this past year. I talked to him last week, give him an update on the house, and like, you know, it's not as often as it used to be, but it's still very like everyone checks in with each other and stuff.
Especially if you have kids.
Yes.
Right.
And so that's been good, but that also comes from a place that my ex-husband and I are cool about stuff like that, right? And so everyone is just, because we're cool, everyone's cool. So not sure if the husband's going to be cool. But the other thing is like, you know, I have very low expectations of marriage, as we all know. So like I would way pick the mother-in-law relationship over that.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to find anything better down the road, more than likely anyway.
I mean, I guess that's kind of a really good point. Like, I don't know. Like if your relationship with your family is so good, maybe there's a few more steps you can take in your marriage to see if you can salvage
like
going on
therapy and stuff. Yeah,
because to me it sounds like maybe there's like this lack of communication and you know
it's not something big,
right?
It's one of those trickle things,
right? It's like, what does the Dr. Oz say? Like every 7 years, like your marriage needs a revamp because like biologically it's like we do our biggest changes every 7 years. That's something that's always stuck with me because I find that so interesting. And so like maybe it's like your time that you guys need to sit down. The relationship you currently have isn't working, but can you fix it so that it does work?
Yeah, can you change it into something else, something new?
For me, it just sounds like there's so much you're not willing to give up that you might be willing to fight a little bit more.
Yeah, but she's not living with her mother-in-law at the end of the day.
Right.
Like, I don't know how often she sees her or anything, but I mean, if she's really serious and she can't live her life with her husband anymore, he's unwilling to do any sort of therapy or changing, to make this different, I would just level with my mother-in-law. I would just, you know, just lay it out there and just say, I really love you. I love the family. If you have kids, say, I want to stay, you know, I want them to stay very connected to you guys. I want to stay connected to you. Just be honest about it. Because if you do, that's fine. Then it's in her field, whether or not where she lets you into her life.
Yeah. Yep.
But you run the risk of her being like, you know, it's my son. You hurt him and we're done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't forget to send us over your questions so we can answer them here. Bye.